I'm sitting in my own house right now. Yeah, my house. Not rented, not crashing on someone's couch, not parked outside a Walmart trying to stay unnoticed. Mine. There's a black SUV in the driveway. My phone's blowing up with business notifications, and people online keep calling me a self-made millionaire. Crazy part? 2 years ago, I was brushing my teeth in a gas station bathroom trying not to look like I hadn't slept properly in weeks. And if you saw me back then, you'd never bet $1 on me making it out. It all went downhill fast. I was 23, working a basic warehouse job somewhere outside Los Angeles. Nothing glamorous, just stacking boxes, long shifts, trash pay. But it was enough to cover rent on my tiny apartment and cheap takeout. Then one random Tuesday, my supervisor pulls me aside. "Hey man, we gotta let you go." No warning, no backup plan, just like that. Done. I remember laughing at first, like actually laughing. "Yo, you serious?" He didn't laugh back. That's when it hit. First week wasn't too bad. I had a little money saved. Told myself, it's cool, I'll find something quick. Second week, bills started creeping in. Third week, rent hit. Fourth week, I was packing my stuff into trash bags. I didn't tell my family, didn't tell my friends either. Pride's a dangerous thing, man. Instead, I took what little I had, threw it into my beat-up Honda Civic, and told myself it was temporary. Just a couple days, I said. Those couple days turned into months. Sleeping in a car messes with your head. You don't realize how loud the world is at night until you're trying to sleep in a parking lot. Every car that passes feels like it's watching you. Every knock, every shadow, your brain goes into survival mode. I had this one spot near a 24-hour gym. I didn't even have a membership. I just used their bathroom when no one was looking. Mornings were the worst. You wake up stiff, sweaty, cramped, and then reality hits you all over again. Damn, this is really my life right now. I tried finding jobs, everywhere. Applications, interviews, rejections. Sorry, we went with another candidate. Over and over. At some point, it stops hurting. You just go numb. One night, I was sitting in my car scrolling through TikTok, just killing time. You know how it is. Random videos, people dancing, flexing money, showing off their lives. And I remember thinking, how the hell are these people making money just posting? It didn't make sense. But then I saw this one video. It wasn't flashy, no fancy cars, no fake lifestyle. Just a guy sitting in his room talking about how broke he was and what he was trying to do to fix it. No music, no edits, just real. In the comments, millions of views. People saying, "Keep going, bro. We believe in you. You got this." That's when something clicked. I looked around my car. Messy back seat, hoodie as a pillow, half-empty water bottle rolling around. And I thought, what if I just show this? No filters, no fake success, just the truth. I grabbed my phone, sat there for a minute staring at the screen, heart beating like crazy for no reason. "Man, this is stupid," I muttered. But I hit record anyway. "Yo, I don't even know why I'm making this. I'm basically living in my car right now. Just got fired a few weeks ago, and yeah, I'm just trying to figure life out." I almost deleted it. Actually, I did delete it. Then I re-recorded it, posted it, and threw my phone on the passenger seat like it was going to explode. I didn't know it yet, but that video was about to change everything.
I woke up the next morning like nothing had changed. Same cramped seat, same stiff neck, same foggy windows from breathing all night. For a second, I just stared at the ceiling of my car like, yeah, this again. Then I remembered. The video! I grabbed my phone, half expecting nothing. Maybe like 10 views, probably from bots or something. But when the screen lit up, 3,200 notifications. I blinked. Yo, what? I opened TikTok and my hands actually started shaking. The video had over 120,000 views overnight. Nah, this gotta be a glitch, I whispered. I refreshed the app, 150K. Refreshed again, 200K. My heart was pounding like I just ran a mile. I opened the comments, and that's when it hit me even harder. People weren't laughing. They weren't clowning me. They were rooting for me. Bro, don't give up. You got this, man. Keep posting. I've been there. It gets better. Day one, I'm following your journey. Day one. That phrase stuck in my head. Not rock bottom, not failure. Day one. I sat there in silence for a minute. Then I said it out loud. All right, bet. That same day, I recorded another video. No overthinking this time. Day two, living in my car, I said, holding the phone up. Still broke, still no job, but y'all showed love yesterday, so we gonna keep going. I showed everything. The back seat, the mess, the reality. No hiding. That video? 300K views. Day three? Still here, still grinding. Applied to like 15 jobs today. We'll see. 500K views. Day four? I joked about my luxury apartment, aka the Honda Civic. People loved it. They started waiting for my uploads. By the end of the week, I had over 100,000 followers. In a week, me, the guy who couldn't even afford rent. But here's the crazy part. It wasn't just numbers. It was the connection. People started recognizing my car. Bro, I saw your video while sitting in my office. You inspired me to quit a job I hate. Watching you while I'm going through a breakup helps more than you know. I was homeless last year. Keep going. It changes. I wasn't just posting anymore. I was responsible. And that scared me. Because what if I failed? What if I had stayed stuck? What if all these people watching me just saw me lose? That thought messed with my head heavy. One night, I almost didn't post. I sat there holding my phone like, what if today's the day nobody cares? What if it's over already? But then I remembered something. I didn't start this because I had something to lose. I started because I had nothing left. So I hit record anyway. Not gonna lie, today was rough, I said. No job still, money's almost gone, but we still here. No edits, no music, just truth. That video? 1 million views. That's when I realized something important. People don't connect with perfection. They connect with real. But views don't pay bills. Likes don't fill your gas tank. And I was about to learn that the hard way. Because just a few days later, I hit $0.
$0. Not low on cash, not tight this month. Zero. I remember staring at my banking app for a long time, like the number might change if I just waited. 0.00. I even refreshed it. Same thing. Damn. I leaned back in my seat, exhaling slow. Reality hit different that day. No money meant no gas. No gas meant no driving. No driving meant I was stuck. I checked the tank. Almost empty. Of course. I sat there doing the math in my head like it was gonna help. Okay, if I don't move the car, maybe I can last, I don't know, a day? 2? But even that was a stretch. That day's video, I almost didn't post it. Because how do you say, hey guys, your boy is officially broke? But at this point, I had made a promise to them and to myself. No fake, no filters. So I hit record. I don't even know what day it is anymore, I said, forcing a small laugh. Not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm out of money. I turned the camera around and showed the gas gauge. Yeah, we running on vibes at this point. I paused for a second, then added, but we still not quitting. I posted it, locked my phone, and just sat there. That night felt longer than usual. Hunger hits different when you know you can't just go buy something. I had half a granola bar left. That was dinner. I tried to sleep, but my brain wouldn't shut up. What if this is it? What if you really messed up this time? What if all this TikTok stuff means nothing?
Around 2 a.m., I grabbed my phone again. I didn't even want to check, but I did. Notifications going crazy. Again, I opened TikTok. That video, 2.3 million views. Yo, what? Then I checked the comments, and this time, it was different. Drop your Cash App. Let us help you. Bro, you shouldn't be starving. Come on. Community got you. I frowned. Nah, I wasn't comfortable with that. Taking money from strangers? It felt weird, like I didn't earn it. So I ignored it. Next morning, I posted like usual. Still here, still alive, still broke. I joked. But the comments didn't let it go. Bro, drop the Cash App. Stop being stubborn. Let people help you. I sat there reading all of it, and one comment hit me. You're not taking, you're allowing people to be part of your story. That stuck. I thought about it for a long time. This wasn't about pride anymore. This was survival. So later that day, I posted again. A little hesitant, a little awkward. All right, y'all keep asking, I said, scratching my head. I set up a Cash App. It's in my bio, though. No pressure, though, for real. I hit post and instantly felt weird, like I crossed some line. I didn't check it for hours. I couldn't. When I finally did, I froze. $3,200. What the? I refreshed. $3,450. $3,700. My hand started shaking again, but this time, different. Yo, this is real? People weren't just watching anymore. They were investing in me. That night, for the first time in weeks, I ate a full meal from a drive-thru. Nothing fancy, but man, it felt like a 5-star dinner. Sitting there in my car, fries in one hand, phone in the other, I realized something. This wasn't just content anymore. This was momentum. But I also knew something else, real quick. If I didn't turn this attention into something bigger, it would disappear just as fast as it came. And I had no idea how to do that yet.
Money changes things. Not everything, but enough to make you think different. The next morning, I wasn't waking up in panic anymore. I still woke up in my car, but now there was a little breathing room. I had gas, I had food, I had options. But I also had pressure, a lot of it. Because now it wasn't just survive another day, it was don't mess this up. I opened TikTok and stared at my page. Followers were still going up, videos still getting views, people still watching. But one thought kept creeping in. How do I turn this into something real? Because let's be honest, donations are cool, but they're not a business. I needed something stable, something scalable, something that didn't disappear overnight. That day, instead of just filming, I started studying. Yeah, in my car. Laptop on my knees, phone hotspot barely working. I searched everything. How TikTok creators make money, how to build a brand, how to monetize audience. And one word kept popping up over and over. Brand. At first, I didn't get it. I'm just a guy in a car, I said out loud. What brand? But then I looked at my comments again. People kept saying the same things. Day one crew, we're here from the beginning, road to 1M. That's when it clicked. This wasn't just my story anymore, it was our story. So I leaned into it, hard. That night, I recorded a different kind of video, more intentional, more focused. Listen, I said, looking straight into the camera. If you've been here since day one, you're not just watching, you're part of this. I paused, then added, we're building something together. That video blew up, again. Comments flooded in. Day one forever, we in this, let's go. Energy shifted. It wasn't just support anymore. It felt like a movement. And movements, they can turn into businesses. A few days later, I had an idea. Simple, maybe even stupid. What if I made merch? I laughed at myself at first. Who's buying merch from a dude living in his car? But then I thought about it differently. People weren't buying a product, they were buying a story, a moment, a feeling. So I opened my laptop again, started designing. Nothing crazy, just a hoodie. Black, clean, with 2 words on it. Day one. That was it. No fancy logo, no big brand name, just meaning. I found a basic print-on-demand site using Shopify. Took me hours to figure it out. I messed up like 10 times. But eventually, it was live. I remember sitting there staring at the publish button like it was some life-changing decision. Man, this either works or it doesn't. So I hit it. Then I recorded the announcement video. No hype, no fake energy, just real. All right, I did something. I made a hoodie. Day one. For everyone who's been rocking with me. I shrugged. If nobody buys it, it's cool. Just wanted to create something real. I posted it, locked my phone, and waited. 5 minutes? Nothing. 10 minutes? Still nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought, I muttered. Then, ding! Shopify notification. First order. I froze. No way. Then another, and another, and another. My phone started going crazy again. But this time, it wasn't views. It was sales. At first, I thought it was just hype. You know, one of those moments where people show love for a day, maybe two, then it fades. But it didn't. I woke up the next morning in my car, grabbed my phone, and checked Shopify. I was still half asleep, eyes barely open. Then I saw the number. $8,420 in sales. I sat up so fast I hit my head on the roof. Yo! I checked again. Same number. Nah. I started scrolling. Order after order after order. Different states, different people, all buying the same thing. That black hoodie. 2 words. Day one. I just sat there in silence for a minute. Not smiling, not talking, just processing. People really believe in this. That hit deeper than the money. That same day, I made a video. Didn't even try to act cool. Yo, I don't even know what to say, I said, shaking my head. Y'all really out here buying this. Like, this is crazy. I paused, then added, I'm not going to waste this. And I meant that. Because now it was different. This wasn't survival anymore. This was opportunity. But opportunity comes with problems, too. Problems I didn't even think about. Like, how do I actually run a business? Orders were coming in faster than I expected. Emails started piling up. Where's my tracking? Can I change my size? Do you ship to Canada? I was sitting in my car like, man, I don't know. I had to learn fast. So every day became 2 things. Create content, figure stuff out. Mornings, filming. Nights, research. Still in the car, still grinding. I learned about customer service, shipping times, margins, taxes. Yeah, that one hurt. But I didn't complain because for the first time in a long time, problems meant progress. A week later, something happened that changed everything again. I got an email, subject line, brand collaboration opportunity. I frowned. Spam? I opened it anyway. It was from a small clothing company, nothing huge, but legit. They said they'd been watching my videos, loved the story, loved the movement. And then I saw the line that made me pause. We'd like to pay you to promote our product. I leaned back in my seat. Wait, what? I read it again, slow this time. They were offering me $2,000 for one video. One video. I used to work a whole month for that, and now someone wanted to pay me that to post? I laughed, not because it was funny, but because it didn't feel real. 2 months ago, I couldn't afford gas, and now I was negotiating brand deals from a parking lot. I didn't reply right away. I didn't want to mess it up, so I did what I always did. Opened my laptop, started researching. How to negotiate brand deals, how much to charge for TikTok promotion. Turns out, I was lowballing myself without even knowing it. So I went back to the email, took a breath, and typed, appreciate the offer. Based on my engagement, I'd be looking at $3,500. I stared at the message, heart racing. Man, they're going to say no. I hit send anyway and just sat there, waiting, because this moment, it felt bigger than money. It felt like I was stepping into a whole new world, and I had no idea if I was ready for it.
I didn't sleep that night. Not because I was uncomfortable, I was used to that by now, but because my brain wouldn't shut off. That email, that number, $3,500 for one post? I kept replaying it in my head like, who do you think you are asking for that? Every insecurity pulled up. You're still living in a car, you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna mess this up. I grabbed my phone again, opened my email. Still nothing. Yeah, they ghosted, I muttered. I tossed the phone to the side and stared out the window. Cars passing, people living their lives. Meanwhile, I'm out here negotiating deals from a parking lot like it's normal. At some point, I must have fallen asleep, because the next thing I remember, my phone buzzing. I reached for it, half awake, checked the screen. New email. From them. My heart instantly started racing. All right, here we go. I opened it. Slow. Hey, we love your content and your story. I skimmed fast, trying to get to the point. Then I saw it. We can do $3,000. I froze. Wait, I read it again. They didn't say no. They negotiated. I sat up, wide awake now. Yo, this is real. I wasn't just some random guy posting videos anymore. I had leverage. I typed back, let's do it. And just like that, I landed my first real brand deal. $3,000 for one video. I remember just sitting there in silence after sending that message. Then I laughed. Not loud, just disbelief. Man, what is happening? That same day, I recorded the sponsored video. But I was nervous. Not about the camera. That part was easy now. I was scared of losing trust. Because everything I built, it was real. No fake, no filters. So I made a decision. I hit record. All right, real talk, I said. This video is sponsored. Yeah, your boy got his first deal. Small smile. But listen, I'm only doing this if it actually makes sense for me. I'm not about to promote something I don't mess with. I kept it honest, natural, still me. Posted it. And then I waited. Not for views, for reactions. Comments started coming in. Let's go, bro. First deal. Proud of you, man. As long as you stay real, we rockin' with you. I exhaled. Didn't even realize I was holding my breath. That moment, it taught me something huge. People don't mind you making money. They mind you changing. And I wasn't about to do that. From that point on, everything started stacking. More brand deals, more sales, more followers. But the biggest change wasn't the money. It was where I woke up. Because a few weeks later, for the first time in months, I didn't wake up in my car.
Before you go, hit that like button and subscribe for more unbelievable stories just like this one. See you in the next story.